Jetzt geht's los.
Ich bin gespannt. Haben wir die Technik noch gut hingekriegt bis dahin? Ach, ich bin so mega gespannt. Lassen wir uns mal überraschen.
This will change Zendikar forever.
Mehr Erfolg auf jeden Fall schon mal.
Careful.
We need to leave. No.
Das sieht schon cool aus auf jeden Fall. Battle Mage. Was waren Ihre letzten Worte? Mali wird's kommen, wird kommen. Wenn die Serie richtig gut wird, wird es einen Film geben, bin ich überzeugt von.
Okay.
Ja, nächstes Jahr auf Netflix. Nicht schlecht.
Zareth?
Ui, krass.
What is this thing, Nahiri?
No more storms or disasters. No more hellish monsters. This is our chance.
Our chance? Zareth's chance?
Stimmt, das könnte sein.
No.
Okay.
Interessant.
I'm so sorry, Akari.
Und tschüss.
Alter. Ich habe immer gedacht, das ist eine gute. Nee, das könnt ihr vergessen. Die Moxis kommen nicht wieder. Alter. Boah, das war ja böse. WTF.
Okay.
Indiana Jimmy.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jimmy Wong.
And I'm Becca Scott.
And we are here today to tell you about Zendikar Rising, the newest set from Magic the Gathering.
That's right, Jimmy. As you know, Zendikar is all about adventure, exploration, and reward. And it's full of floating hedrons, skyclaves, and, of course, the royal.
And because it is an adventure world, we're here today on our adventure set, and we're about to go on a little adventure of our own. But before we get into it, let's find out what's been happening on the world of Zendikar.
Das Ding ja wohl auch.
Oh, hi Jimmy and Becca. Welcome back to Zendikar. I hear you're about to go on an adventure to learn about the card set. So let me tell you a little bit about what's been happening on this plane since the last time we were here. The Eldrazi are gone, but the Royal is still a pretty serious threat. It's like this world's natural defense system. You have to watch out for those unexpected earthquakes and lava elementals. Definitely watch out for the lava elementals. And as we saw in the trailer, Nahiri is willing to do anything to get rid of the Royal. And I think it would have some serious repercussions here on the plane. So good luck on your adventure. Actually, you might need some companions to kind of help watch your back. So let me introduce you to the Planeswalkers that you're going to meet here on Zendikar. First up, we have Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients. 2 red-white. This card features Nahiri standing in front of a repaired sea gate. And it comes in this beautiful borderless treatment, featuring Nahiri descending into a cavern looking for an ancient core artifact. Next up, we have Jace Miramage. 1 blue. And here in this card, we've got Jace featured back-to-back with his illusion, who's acting as his bodyguard. This also comes in an amazing borderless treatment that features Jace in his double, surrounded by vignettes of his adventures within the Skyclaves of Zendikar. Nissa is also here on Zendikar, and I'm really excited to show you these 2 pieces of art. In this one, she's descending a floating staircase of a skyclave looking for something, and in this amazing piece of art, which will be on her borderless card, you can see Nissa exploring the wilds of Zendikar, looking hopeful as the land restores itself now that the Eldrazi are gone. I hope those Planeswalkers help keep you company. I have one more bit of information before you go. If you're interested in learning more about what our heroes are up to in Zendikar Rising, we're going to be releasing web fiction that'll fill you in on all of those details. So keep an eye out for that soon. Until then, good luck. Bye.
Thanks, Maris. That was awesome. Becca, what do you say? Should we get into it?
Let's do it, Jimmy. But you know what? We could cover more ground if we split up.
Oh, good idea. Let's do that.
All right.
Adventure!
Adventure!
Yay, cover!
Hey everybody, like many of you, I'm adventuring from home. So let's talk about that Jace card we just saw. It had Kicker, a fan favorite mechanic that we are very excited to bring back in Zendikar Rising. In fact, let's check out a new card with Kicker, and that's Bloodchief's Thirst. Okay, Bloodchief's Thirst. This is a sorcery for 1 black mana, with Kicker, 2 and a black. You may pay an additional 2B as you cast this spell. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less. If the spell was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker. Great in the early game for taking out small threats, fantastic in the late game for taking out anything. Kicker is awesome, and it gives you a ton of flexibility. Late in the game, you've got a lot of extra mana, jumping into some super powerful spells. That brings us to our other returning mechanic for Zendikar Rising. It's Landfall.
Ja, ich hab's gewusst. Landfall kommt
no
wieder.
further than the return of the famous Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra, 1 and a green, creature snake. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. This snake has been fueling explosive green decks for years, and it's back for another go. And in Zendikar Rising, Landfall cards have a special showcase frame that you can see here on Lotus Cobra. The frames were inspired by travel posters, and they're meant to show off the vibrant and dangerous world of Zendikar. Just look at this frame, isn't that beautiful? Okay, and next up, you know what? There's no one here. These ferns aren't going to stop me. I'm going to show you another Landfall card. We're gonna do that. Commander players, listen up. This one might be very interesting for you. Introducing Omnath, Locus of Creation. That's right, Omnath is back and has spread into a 4th color with white. It's a legendary elemental. When Omnath Locus of Creation enters the battlefield, draw a card. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 4 life if this is the first time this ability has resolved this turn. If it's the second time, add 4 mana, a red, a green, a white, and a blue. If it's the third time, Omnath deals 4 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker you don't control. And you can also collect Omnath in that gorgeous showcase frame. It's a legendary creature ready to lead your commander deck. And those are the 2 returning mechanics of Zendikar Rising. Adventurers, it's time for the rest of your quest. Good luck.
Okay, so we know there are a lot of returning mechanics for the set, but I want to know if there's anything new, so I'm gonna try to radio into base and see if they can tell me anything. Just gonna... And...
Jimmy?
Mike?
Jimmy?
Mike! Hey, it's Mike Turian. How's it going?
Hey, Jimmy. I'm glad you're getting reception out there. How's the adventure going?
It's going pretty well. I'm staying hydrated. My feet feel good, so thumbs up for me.
That's good, that's good. So, what do you need?
Well, I'm trying to find out everything I can about the new Zendikar set, so I figured you might be able to help.
Aye, then you've come to the right place. Thousands of years ago, before the land had a name, before the wind was born.
Da muss selbst er schon ein bisschen schmunzeln.
Like, you know, running short on time here, do you think we could just sort of skip ahead and talk about the new mechanics in the set?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Okay, great.
We've actually got 2 new mechanics. And when we created them, we wanted to go back to that original feel of Zendikar and capture what everybody loves about Magic and Zendikar. The first mechanic...
New mechanics, huh?
Party mechanic.
Party.
Let's
rock and roll, Freunde.
What you're going to do is get your 4 adventuring classes. You're going to want your warrior, your wizard, your rogue, and of course, what every party needs, your cleric.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect.
And you get bonuses for having your party all together. Here, let's take a look at Shepherd of Heroes.
New cards. I'm always excited for this.
Shepherd of Heroes, not only is it a 5-mana 3/4 flyer,
In your party.
you get 2 life for each member of your party.
Wow. That makes a lot of sense, you know, the more party members you have, the more life you're going to be able to heal and save up because you got people to defend you and fight for you and heal you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's exactly
Das
what you'd
gibt's
expect
zu
a
unterlassen
cleric
momentan.
on Zendikar to be doing. So next up, we see Acquisitions Expert. As a 1/2 rogue, it's a little creature, you know, it gets in there, it does a little bit of damage, but the great thing about it is the party mechanic here, you get to force your opponent to discard a card, and once again, if you have that full party, you're choosing from up to 4 different cards from their hand to make them discard 1.
Wow, that's so flavorful. I'm a big fan of that.
Tazri. You can see here, a
Aus Gründen.
4/6
Heute
for
nicht,
5
bitte.
mana. That's alright. If you have a full party to cast Tazri, that's a 1 mana 4/6 creature.
Are there any other legendary creatures that we might be able to take a look at?
Yeah, let's take a look at Linvala. 3 mana, 3 flyer. Great to start off with. You can lock down one of their creatures as long as you have a full party, you know, turn after turn. That's so powerful in Magic to be able to just choose one of your opponent's creatures and say, nope, time out for you, sit over here.
That's fantastic. I mean, this is just so much fun. I love the way that you're incorporating that classic sense of adventure and gathering together with a group of friends to get out there with your band of like traveling companions.
Zumindest nicht in diesem
Really cool
Stream,
stuff.
das
In
kommt
Zendikar
noch
Rising,
in YouTube
party
rein.
is not
Deswegen
just
heute
for
bitte
creatures,
etwas
it's also on
Kontenance.
spells. Let's take a look at Spoils of Adventure. For 6 mana, 3
Und
life
Magic
and 3
guckt sich das
cards,
auch an.
that's a pretty good deal. But if you have a full party, that'll be 2 mana for 3 life and 3 cards. That's amazing.
Wow, that is an insane
Stell ich mir
deal,
ziemlich
and you
schwierig
should be
vor.
rewarded if you have a full adventuring party around you.
Yeah, it's
Party?
really great to capture party. on
Kommt drauf
Zendikar,
an.
right? It is a world about adventure, and so you're going to want to go and collect that full party, and so you can have a great adventuring experience.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, well, you said 2 new mechanics, so what else is there?
Another new mechanic is we're bringing back double face cards, and this time we're calling them modal double face cards, or modal DFCs for short.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and the modal piece of it is the front of the card and the back of the card. When you cast a modal DFC, you're just choosing which side you play, right? So in Zendikar, because Zendikar is all about land, the back of the cards, each in Zendikar, have a land, right?
Das sind die Länder schon.
Stoneforge comes into play tapped, and it taps for red.
Instant
Now, in the late game,
hinterbei.
of course, you're probably not going to want that land. Then go ahead and cast Valakut Awakening
Was
and
ist
get a
denn
quick
das?
refresh on cards in your hand.
Alter
That
Schwede.
flexibility is really great.
Yeah, that flexibility is great. It
Krass.
really changed the way that you can even build your deck now because you have these cards that function both as spells and land.
We wanted to bring the new modal DFC mechanic
Das ist ja-
to dual land,
das
right?
ist ja
And what we
interessant.
did is we introduced a cycle of pathway lands, Clearwater Pathway and Murkwater Pathway, tap for blue on one side, black on the other.
Ja,
And all
ja,
you
ja,
do is
genau,
when you
das
have
ist das,
them
was
in
ich
your
gesehen
hand,
hatte.
you just say,
Also das wird das Spiel definitiv verändern, die Länder.
if you want black
glaub
mana,
ich nicht
Murkwater
unbedingt.
Pathway.
Ja, schon.
Decide you play,
Aber
put it out, no
ich dachte,
drawback.
das wären dann
Really
hier auch
amazing.
Island oder
Yeah, that
Plains
is
dann
insane.
entsprechend.
I
aber das
love
ist
that.
ja
You
gar nicht.
really get the sort of like the ability to
Aber finde
choose
ich
what
lustig.
color you need in the moment, and the best part is
Also
no
eigentlich-
drawback, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Super
So, of
flexibel
course,
bist.
you know, when we're introducing this amazing cycle of pathway lands, we knew we needed to bring that
Oh, die sehen ja
awesome
klasse
borderless
aus.
treatment to them. The great thing here with 2 sides, you get 2 pieces of art on every card, totally borderless. It's so exciting. I'm just overjoyed to be bringing the cycle of pathway lands to Zendikar Rising.
How common are these going to be? How many booster packs do I need to crack to see one of these?
Oh, hey, that's one of the great things about modal DFCs. Every draft booster of Zendikar Rising is going to have a modal DFC in it. You might not always get the rare pathway, but every draft booster of Zendikar Rising will have a modal DFC in it. With all of those modal DFCs, we've reimagined what we're doing for our helper card, right? So here's a modal DFC helper card, and it's really easy to use. You just get out a marker or a pen, write what's on one side, what's on the other, and then fill in that information that'll make it easy for you to remember when you're shuffling it into your deck.
Mike, thank you. This
genau das
was
Richtige
so
für meine Frau.
amazing. I can't wait to see these new mechanics in action, and I especially can't wait to get my hands on these modal DFC cards. So thanks again, and you know what? I actually have to get going because I really don't want to get stuck out here before it turns to nightfall.
Okay, be careful out there, Jimmy. And just remember one thing. No matter what, you should never, ever, ever, ever,
Mike?
Classic.
Mike? Mike! Uh-oh.
Bin gespannt. Also die Länder gefallen mir schon mal.
Oh, hi. I've been looking through these old books, trying to find some information on Zendikar Rising. So far, I haven't had any luck. I think it's time to ask for some help. Let's check back in with Maris and see what she knows. Maris? Hey!
Hey, Becca, what's up?
Okay, well, I'm on a quest to find out everything I can about Zendikar Rising. I wonder if you have any information you could share?
I absolutely do. You know what? I can tell you about Booster Fun.
Ooh, yeah, please.
Let's start with the lands, because you and I know that players love the full art basics, and Zendikar has got those. You can get full art basics in the set boosters as well as draft booster packs. And if you happen to be someone who wants the foil full art lands, you can find these in collector boosters. There will be one foil full art basic in every collector booster pack.
Those all look great. Okay, what else can we look forward to in this set?
Well, there's so much to collect in Zendikar, and I think you're gonna be really excited about this next part. Expeditions are coming back.
Expeditions! Yes, okay, awesome. I'm gonna have to pick up all of those.
They are gonna be back as box toppers, and any of the booster displays, you are going to be able to get Expedition box topper. So if it's a set booster display, draft booster display, you're gonna get a non-foil Expedition card. And if you're getting a collector booster display box, you're gonna get 2 non-foil Expedition cards.
What? 2 non-foil Expedition cards. Okay, that's amazing.
And if you're interested in getting a foil Expedition, those are exclusive to collector boosters.
Ooh, nice. Okay, are they all lands?
Oh yeah. All 30 expeditions are lands, and 10 of them are allied and enemy fetch lands.
Oh, nice. You knew what I was gonna ask. Oh, wow, these look beautiful.
Das wird definitiv nicht kommen. Nein.
Just see some more?
Oh, of course. Let's see. Here is Morphic Pool.
Yes, oh, I love it.
And then check out Prismatic Vista. So these frames are inspired by the core Skyclaves of Zendikar Rising. And the final one that I'm going to show you for our Eternal players is Wasteland.
Nice, okay. Something for the Eternal players. Beautiful. Maris, all of that art is incredible. Thank you so much for helping me on my adventure.
You are so welcome, Becca.
Boy, I wish Jimmy was here to see all this. I wonder where he is right now.
Verlaufen, genau.
Becca! I get so lost.
Garufutter, sag ich nur.
Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm still Matt Tabak, and I'm still in the business of showing you awesome things. Now in Zendikar Rising, we're introducing a new type of booster pack called the Set Booster. It's gonna revolutionize the way we all open booster packs. We found out a lot of you out there just really love cracking packs. So while draft boosters are still the best way to play the game, and collector boosters is the shortcut to all the hottest cards in the set, anytime you just want to open up a booster pack and feel that Zendikar goodness, the Set Booster is where it's at. Let's take a look at a quick rundown of some of what you'll find in a Zendikar Rising Set Booster. First off, you'll always get an art card, and there's a small chance that art card will be upgraded with a gold stamped signature from the artist. Next, you'll get a full art basic land, and that full art basic land could be foil. Next up, a mix of commons and uncommons. Now the cards within each rarity connect to each other. We're gonna show off themes, mechanics, and even creative elements from within the set. You'll get a common or uncommon showcase or modal double-faced card. Next up, a guaranteed foil, and a guaranteed rare or mythic rare. Then we have the wild card slots. Now these are really wild. They could be anything, from commons right up to mythic rares. About a quarter of set boosters will also contain a card from the list. Now you may be asking yourself, what is the list? And why do I have to say it so dramatically? Well, that part came from legal, but I can tell you this. The list. It's a curated list. It's like 300 cards from Magic's history that we chose to show off just some of the cool and weird stuff we've done. It's like slivers and, you know, offbeat mechanics and things you're just not expecting to see, but you're gonna see them in a brand new booster pack. But I mean, I could sit here and talk about the list all day long, but I'm gonna instead show you 3 cards. Food Chain, Simian Spirit Guide, and Slimefoot the Stowaway.
Ach so, ganz alte Karten. Ach, verstehe.
Now remember, cards from the list aren't standard legal, but they are legal in many other
Alles klar,
formats.
damit
You
wär's
just get to
geklärt.
enjoy opening them up. And that's it for set boosters. Yeah, you'll get your hands on them real soon with Zendikar Rising. Stay safe out there.
Wo sind meine Eldrasis?
Ah, der kommt noch.
Becca!
Kommt zum Schluss. Die erzählen doch hier die ganze Zeit von irgendwelchen Gefahren.
Keeps getting worse.
Mhm. Oh, die Schatztruhe.
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Becca!
Follow the sound of my voice.
Yeah. Oh, Becca, thank goodness.
I'm right here.
I was stuck in the dark. It was so scary and there were monsters.
Okay, that's great, Jimmy. Look what I found.
Ooh, treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, should we open it?
Obviously, and look who's here with us. It's Mark Hagan.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Mark, how's it going?
Great. How are you guys doing?
Very, very good.
Open it.
Okay. Let's see what is inside. It's the whole next year of Magic.
You've seen some of the stuff we're doing this year, but now it's time to go into the future and talk through what we're doing in 2021.
Let's take a look. All right, first up we have an
Eine
axe.
Axt.
Garogos,
In
oder?
the axe.
Die Lava-Axt kommt wieder.
That's right. Coming this winter, we are going to Kaldheim. So this is Magic.
Kaldheim,
We've
okay.
seen glimpses of it before. We got a whole set coming to kick off 2021.
Amazing. All right.
I think I was a Viking in another life, so into this.
Das
See here.
genau.
Next up, this is a scroll of sorts.
Next up, we are going back to school with Strix Haven. So this is the most elite magical
School of
university
Mage.
in the multiverse, and it consists of these 5 colleges that are kind of battling it
Ich
out
sage, da wird's
with their
9.
own takes on
geben.
magic. And it's a set unlike anything we've done before. Pretty cool.
Very, very cool.
Awesome.
And what is inside here? But, whoa, a gelatinous cube.
An all food-based set.
Next up, we have a pretty epic collaboration, a long time in the making. And to tell you a little more, we have a special guest.
Hi, Mark. Well, I am very excited to be here to help you announce the collaboration that we have all been waiting for. Dungeons and Dragons is coming to the Magic Multiverse.
That's right.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yep. This is a full black bordered standard legal set in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. We're calling it Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. We could not be more excited for this.
For over 45 years, Dungeons and Dragons has been the premier tabletop role-playing game, and we are finally bringing our brands together for a full-fledged card set that both D&D and Magic players will not want to miss.
Thank you so much, Shelley. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Shelley.
Bye, Shelley.
Was ist das 4. Quartal?
Okay, well, there's something else in here that looks pretty interesting, and I think I know where this one's going. Tell me more about this, Mark. I can take a guess,
Yeah.
but I think I know what's up.
Yeah, if all that weren't enough, we are rounding out the year by going back to my favorite plane. This is Innistrad. So we've had so many ideas for how to bring back that kind of classic Innistrad feeling, fun stuff with werewolves, fun stuff with vampires. We actually couldn't fit it all in one set, so we're doing 2 Innistrad sets. 2 full-sized sets. The first one really
Ja, passt
focuses
jetzt zu
on
Oktober,
werewolves,
ne?
and the
Nächstes
second
Jahr.
one is more focused on vampires,
Yeah.
and I've even heard rumors of a vampire
Okay.
wedding.
Wow.
So if that sounds interesting to you, yeah, tune in at the end of next year.
No
Well-
Italian food at that wedding.
That definitely does interest me. Mark, one of my favorite parts of Magic each year are the specialized sets. Is there anything you can tell us about that?
Yeah, we got some cool stuff. We are doing a little thing we're calling Time Spiral Remaster. We took a look at the entire Time Spiral block and we kind of distilled them into a brand new draft experience. So it pulls cards from all 3 of those into a new way to play. If you were around originally for Time Spiral, this is a great way to dive back in and see those cards again. If you weren't around, this is your chance to experience it. So a really unique experience, a fun product. And we decided to do one special thing in the spirit of time spiral and time travel and kind of retro love. We're putting one card in each of these boosters that appears in the original border. So these look like old Magic cards. We get asked about this all the time, and we said this is the place to do it. Time Spiral Remastered, 1 per pack. Some very cool looking cards.
That is super cool.
I love it.
Okay, anything else?
So speaking of things that fans are asking for, there's another thing that we know you want, we hear you, and it's the fetches. So next year we're doing Modern Horizons 2. It's Modern Horizons 1 was a ton of fun. We loved it. We hope you all loved it. We're bringing it back for a sequel, so a lot of the same kind of energy from Modern Horizons 1 is returning, and I can officially confirm that the 5 enemy fetches are in the set. They're in boosters. Modern Horizons 2 featuring the enemy fetches. You've heard it here first.
All
Super
right.
sweet, yes.
It's about time as well. Okay, something else in this treasure chest makes me a little curious. What is this?
About time for a shoe-themed set, right?
I wish. We're not quite there yet. I'm working on them. We are doing something fun with shoes, though. We teamed up with our friends at
Mensch, du alter Fuchs,
ey.
ey.
To create an exclusive Jace shoe that you're holding there.
Aber ganz ehrlich, so habe ich es mir
Yes, you
vorgestellt.
can see some of the details, the colors, the patterns. All of that is particular to Jace. We're super beautiful.
Es gibt tatsächlich einen Jace-Schuh.
And
Ja.
also
Das
Sieht gar nicht mal so
Schwede.
scheiße
Oh,
aus,
and
muss ich
I could have
sagen.
used this like 2 minutes ago.
Hallo Nico.
It's cool. Those shoes are actually available right now. So there's a very small, limited number. They're going to go very quickly. So if you're interested, act fast. I think there's a URL.
Schade, dass
And
meine
try to get in on
Disco-Zeichen
those
schon rum
Jaces.
sind.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to adventure into a pair of those.
Whoa.
What? Mark, what does
Yeah.
this mean?
Presumably it means it's time to talk about Secret Lair.
Ooh.
Yeah, what would Secret Lair be without some surprises? So surprise, we're going to announce a new drop right now. In 2 days, it's September 3rd. As everyone knows, Yargle Day, every Magic fan's favorite holiday of the year, our chance to celebrate the greatest frog spirit of them all. So we're doing a special drop to celebrate Yargle in all his glory. So stand by. That's
Yeah,
available in 2 days. Yargle Day coming 9/3.
Whoa.
Ah!
There's actually one other interesting thing we're doing with Secret Lair coming up. Jimmy, why don't you take one more look inside the box?
Okay.
Jimmy, watch out!
Whoa.
Alter Schwede. Der heilige Gral.
The Walking Dead? Oh my gosh, it's Bicycle Girl as a Walker token. Stay tuned for more exciting news on Secret Lair and The Walking Dead coming soon.
Leute, da hab
Well,
ich
that's going to do
Angst.
it for Zendikar Rising, as well as the upcoming year in Magic.
Yeah, Jimmy, there's just so much to look forward to. I mean, it feels like there's really something for everybody.
Yeah, exactly, Becca. And that's why I'm just really...
Hey, Jimmy, Becca, my friends, I've been looking for you. How are you doing?
Well, hi, Sean. I mean, we're in the middle of something right now, but...
We're doing a thing.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just busy playing Magic the Gathering Arena on mobile.
What?
Na,
Yes.
endlich!
For me
Na,
today, and for you,
endlich!
coming soon.
Wait, that's awesome.
Wann?
Can we...
Yes.
Ja, wann?
May I?
No, I'm in the middle of a game. But anyways, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you guys, as you were. And Jimmy,
Oh, it was him.
Wann denn?
He was the... Huh? Well, hey, mobile arena? What? Arena on mobile? Count me in.
I know, it's super awesome. I think we should wrap this up so we can see if Sean will let us play.
That's a good point.
Sean,
All
do you have
right.
Zendikar on there yet?
Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Was heißt denn das denn jetzt? Wann kommt denn die Scheiße endlich? Alter.
Ah, keine Eldrasis.
Schade. Alter, da droppen die jetzt. Ja, es kommt bald. Ja, aber wann? Das wollen wir doch wissen, Kollegen.
Marker, you ready?
Do you want from the top or?
all right, we're good to go. Is this BTS?
I
Ah,
can hear you from my computer now.
Arms crossed, arms crossed.
Moin,
The question
Fire
is like,
Nice.
if you kicked Jace,
Du
and
kommst
then,
ein
like,
bisschen
how many
spät.
people want to actually kick Jace? There's probably some.
Check out Blood Chiefs first. Blood Chief. Wow.
I heard collaboration, so I thought that must be us.
Blood Chief's fur.
Nico, nein, es gibt noch keine komplette Übersicht für die neuen Karten, die im neuen Set kommt. Es sind jetzt mal ein paar gespoilert worden, aber mehr auch noch nicht. Na, die Tage wird sich das Ganze noch ein bisschen füllen.
Give me back Jimmy!
I'm sorry, I was just busy playing Magic the Gathering Arena on mobile.
That's awesome.
I'll let you have a little bit more reaction then.
Blood Chief's Thirst. God, Lee. That's the card we picked?
Feuer und Eis, jetzt muss ich aber auch sagen, die haben auch gesagt, es gibt keine Fetchländer und es gibt doch Fetchländer.
17 take Tayback, that's what they call me.
Feuer und Eis, lass uns gleich drüber diskutieren. Lass mal gucken, vielleicht kommt ja noch was.
I never ever have to say Blood Chief's Thirst ever again, so...
Nee.
That was all? War ich das? Ja, halt als Boxtopper, wenn ich das richtig verstanden habe.
Jo, das war's.